Hey there, I'm Untitled and you're watching a review of David Jonathan's Sovereign Sandwich. What is up, you people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. If you're new here, then definitely consider subscribing and take a look on the channel at past reviews. Now, hey, if you are new here, welcome. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope you learn more about Sovereign Sandwich. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Why don't we start out by talking about what actually is Sovereign Sandwich. This is a really neat sandwich effect that deals with a deck of cards and the two black kings. What you can do here is you spread the cards face up on the table to start off the trick, and you point out the two black kings are in the deck and they're in different positions. They are in separate spots, they're not touching each other or anything like that, but you don't have to make a big deal out of it, just show that they're going to be your target cards and you're going to do something with them later. Now the spectator then shuffles the deck of cards, they select and they sign any card, absolutely any card. There is not a force there. Obviously they don't select the two black kings because you've explained to them you're doing something with them, so you don't have to worry about them selecting those cards. But other than that, they can select any card they want to. Then the card gets lost into the deck after they sign it. The spectator can genuinely shuffle the deck, they can cut the cards, and immediately the magician then spreads the cards face up on the table and shows that the two black kings have now moved in the deck to find one card, and they have sandwiched the spectator's card in between them, and it's really neat. It's a really cool trick, and this is a magician fuller, and let's go ahead and get into an in-depth review of Sovereign Sandwich right now. What will you be receiving if you decide to purchase Sovereign Sandwich? You'll be getting this package right here, and inside this package is the gimmicks that actually makes this effect work. That's right, it's not completely impromptu, but your deck is about 98% normal, so you're almost there. You just have a little something going on that the spectators don't need to know about. But you also get a tutorial video online that you can stream. It's about 40 minutes long, so that way you can learn how to do this effect. It's taught thoroughly, and David Jonathan pretty much goes into everything that you need to know about this effect. He talks about all the cases that could happen if certain scenarios do happen. He walks through every single one of them, and it is a very well made tutorial video. You also get a bonus at the end of the tutorial video, which is David Jonathan walking you through how to do a version of card to box using the same gimmicks as Sovereign Sandwich. Is this examinable? Well, I would say that the deck is examinable to a certain extent. Like I said, it's about 98% normal, so if you were comfortable with handing your spectator a deck that has gimmicks inside of it, it's not 100% like normal, but I don't think they would necessarily catch the gimmick unless they go through and deal down every card individually. Then they would see something, but just spreading through the deck, they shouldn't find anything. How difficult is this effect to perform? This is actually a really easy effect to perform. You don't have to put too much practice into it. Honestly, you could probably get this down in about 30 minutes worth of practice, and then you'll be good to go. How much setup and or reset is there to this effect? Well, there's an initial setup they have to do. I don't want to call it DIY because there's no arts and crafts or anything like that. You just have to make slight adjustments to your deck, and you don't get the deck, so you have to supply your own deck, but you do get the gimmicks that you need to perform this effect. So as long as you have a deck of cards nearby, make slight modifications to it, then you'll be good to go, and that's the initial setup. You don't have to do it again. Now the setup per performance is going to take you like 2 seconds. It's not long, and reset is going to take you like 5 seconds. It's not long at all. Just do it outside of view of the spectators, and you could probably even just leave the gimmicks in the deck if you want to go ahead and do a different card trick afterwards, or you could just open up with a different card trick and then close with Sovereign Sandwich, so you don't have to worry about getting the gimmicks out of the deck. How are the angles for this effect? The angles are actually really good for this effect. You can perform this surrounded pretty much. You don't have to worry about your angles. You could do this pretty much anywhere. Are there any negatives to performing Sovereign Sandwich? Yes, unfortunately the deck is not 100% examinable, so if you like effects where your audience can examine every single card in the deck, then this is probably not for you. But if you're okay with like ditching your gimmicks afterwards, or if you are confident that they will not find what's up with the deck, then you can easily get around that. What are the positives to performing Sovereign Sandwich? I would say a positive is that this is a magician fuller. Most likely if you show this to someone, it is going to fool them. They're not going to have any idea how it's done, and the idea about the spectator shuffling the cards and then the cards still finding theirs, like their card after they've already shuffled, is just really mind-blowing, and I think that that's really going to baffle your spectators. So I think that the fact that this is such a fooling effect is really cool. Another positive is the price. This effect is $15. That is so cheap for this effect. I think that this probably could have retailed as $20, but I'm really glad that it's 15, like, because you can save some money. But yeah, the price is a major positive. Another positive is that this comes in red or blue, so if you are a performer that uses red cards or blue cards, you have a choice. What should this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $15 US, and honestly, I think that's a steal. I kind of just talked about this, but I'm sure that you wanted to hear the cash register sound effect when I say what price it should retail as, so I'll go ahead and do that. This should retail as $20 US. Isn't that cool? Editing's amazing. What would I give this out of 10? I would totally give this a solid 9.8 out of 10. The reason I took off 0.2 points is because the deck is not completely examinable, but it's pretty examinable for the most part, and this is just a really cool effect. Should you pick up Sovereign Sandwich? If you like sandwich effects, then you'll definitely like this one. So yeah, if you like sandwich effects, go for it. That about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help you make a more informed decision about whether or not you want to pick up Sovereign Sandwich. If you would like to, link can be down below in the description. And also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TylerUnsweredMagic. There you can ask some questions about products I review. You can also get sneak peeks about what's going to be happening on the channel, so definitely go check that out. And if I reach 300 followers on Instagram and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of 2019, I'll be doing a giveaway here on YouTube. So definitely subscribe and give me a follow if you want to see that happen. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to David Jonathan for sending me this effect so I can do the review for you beautiful people, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. See ya.